This is the calm before the storm, before Cyclone Jasper comes bearing down on us. G'day my peoples, how are we doing today? Thank you for checking out this video, and it's just an update video because it feels like it's been an age since I've had a bit of a chat with you guys. And even though some videos have been coming out, most of those videos I shot quite a while ago and I've just been rolling them out slowly, so it feels like it's been a little while since I've sat in front of the camera. I've had so much going on. I had heaps of plans of all these different videos to do, and I haven't shot any of them yet because I've just had so much going on. So I just want to bring you up to speed with what has been happening and something that's already been planned that's been going on as well. So we're going to touch on all of that. So the first thing I just get out of the way is I'm turning 50 this month. Yeah, it's hard to believe with a face like this, isn't it? All this bloody grey hair. Yeah. So yeah, I'm turning 50. So that's one of the things. We'll get back to that later in the video. But I've had quite a few other things going on. So a number of my friends, and I'm just sitting in front of the tanks because this is one of the main reasons why I've been put a little bit behind. So a number of my mates are into fish as well. One's setting up a fish room, so he's wanting a couple of cabinets made, and he's he could do it himself because he's not bad on the tools, but he's had a pretty major accident, so I'm helping out with him while he's recovering. So I'm building a couple of cabinets for him. I've already done one. Got a second one to do, but in the process of all this sneaky bastard let me know. He knows I love him. He let me know that our fish shop that we go to in Cairns, True Blue, had some tiger basheers, and he knew that was going to pique my interest. Now, when it comes to basheers, I only just got into them after I sort of moved on from discus, and I got a couple of Senegal basheers. Now I wanted tiger basheers then, but the tank I had isn't big enough for my tiger basheers, so I went with Senegal basheers because that's a lifetime tank for those guys that they're in now. So I'll do a bit of B-roll while we're talking here. And actually, before I move on anymore, the only reason I've got time to shoot some video at the moment is we've got a bloody cyclone bearing down on us, so I don't have to go to work tomorrow. I'm all cleaned up in the yard, so it's pretty much now we're just waiting for it to hit. So it's not going to be too bad. It looks like at this stage it's just going to be a Cat 2, a Category 2. So we're going to get a shitload of rain and a bit of a blow. So just looking outside now. So it is predicted to cross the coast sometime tomorrow, maybe around lunchtime-ish. So it's going to ramp up a bit tonight. So yeah, we should get some good howling winds tonight. So yeah, I figured what better thing to do while I'm sitting around waiting than catch up with my YouTube buddies. So that's what we're doing now. Hopefully I'll get another video filmed after this. We'll see how we go. But I wanted to talk about these fish, so hopefully, like I say, I'm getting some B-roll here. So anyway, with a lot of humming and hawing, I decided to pick one up, and I still didn't really know what my long-term plans were for this fish, and I thought, bugger it, I'm just going to get one. I'm going to chuck it in this quarantine tank, and I've got a bit of time to work out what I'm doing, because I can just raise it up in here for quite some time, because they're only quite small at the moment. And then a week later, would you know it, because it was my birthday, my mates chipped in and they bought me another one. Now this is a very expensive fish, and I couldn't believe that my mates chipped in and bought me another one. So now I've got two basheers, and I'm thinking two tiger basheers. I'm thinking, what the hell am I going to do to raise them up? So my plan is, eventually, they're going to go in this big tank here. But it's probably going to take 18 months to 2 years before I'll be comfortable enough to put them, that they're big enough to put them in this tank. So what does a crazy mad fish bastard like me do when you're in a dilemma like this? You buy another tank, don't you? So I've gone ahead and done it. So it all happened so quick. From one weekend thinking, maybe I could put a tank here. So I had to look around, where can I fit a tank that's big enough to house these fish for up to 2 years? And it's going to go right here. Now this doesn't seem like a big spot, does it? Like this tank that they're in is 1 meter long. It's 150 litres, so it's 1 meter long. So I'm going to put a big tank right here, but it's going to come right out this way. So it's going to come out as far as this big tank here. And so it's going to be about, so it's over 500 litres. Got a good surface area. It's 1 meter long. It's almost 3 foot wide, so 900 wide. It's about 865 wide, and it's 2 foot high, 600 high. So it's over 500 litres. Now that will hold these fish for at least 18 months. If they really grow hard, which I've got a habit of really feeding my fish up when they're young, so if they really grow hard, in 18 months they may move into this big tank then. So that's my plan. I don't have to upset, because originally I was going to put them in with my Senegal Bashirs. I've got other fish in there. My Senegal Bashirs, even though they are carnivorous like these guys, they don't tend to be as bad. They don't get as big. I've got Corydoras in there with them, and they don't hassle them too much. So if I put my Tiger Bashirs in there, I'd have to remove all the other fish, and I love that tank the way it's set up. So I didn't really want to upset that too much. So I've got 2 of these guys to grow out. I've got a tank here. I've got my filter, my light, my sand, my plant. I've even got plants. I've got everything ready to go, but I don't have a stand, do I? So I've got to build a stand. So I'm trying to squeeze in some time. Now, coming back to my birthday, so I've already had 1 weekend. So my wife planned this big weekend with some friends that we were going to go. She hired a charter boat to take us all out reef fishing. And because of this cyclone, got cancelled, didn't it? So we went to Cairns. We stayed in a flash hotel, and there was 4 families went down, and I tell you what, I had an absolute blast. We did so many cool things, that even just sitting around the pool drinking cocktails. I mean, that was nice and relaxing. We went to the aquarium down in Cairns, which I'd never been to. Drank cocktails while we walked around the aquariums. It was it was a hell of a weekend. The boys took me out for some nightlife, and that was interesting to say the least. So yeah, I just had a fantastic weekend before you had to get home and clean up for this bloody cyclone. So that weekend's done. Now I've got another weekend, which is my actual birthday weekend, where I've got a heap of mates just coming over here. They're just staying overnight on the property, and we can let a little bit loose, and that's going to be some good fun too. So that's probably happening right as you're watching this video, as a matter of fact, on Saturday night. So that's a couple of weekends out of this month done. I've got to try and build these other cabinets, one for me mate, one for myself. So yeah, I've just got so much happening. I have been building a little bit of Lego, not as much as what I'd like. Of course, then it's bloody Christmas weekend, New Year's weekend. Then I'm going down to Brisbane for a week at the end of January. So I'm really going to try hard to get some content filmed for you guys and get that out. There may be a few weekends missed here and there, but so be it. Just want to let you know what's going on. Now, what should we do here? I think that's probably about got us covered for everything. Hopefully I've just shot some B-roll here and shown the Senegal Bashirs. That tank is full of plants at the moment, because it's got some plants for this new tank. I've got plants down in this tank here. So I'll just quickly show you. Actually, I'll just get up and show you. That'll probably be the easiest. So the plan here, so instead of having a cabinet, this is just real raw. I don't have to edit any of this. This is good. Instead of having a cabinet like this, This is my quarantine setup, where I can quarantine fish, hospital tank, whatever I need. I've got a bigger tank here, smaller tank there. This is a 70 litre, or I think what you guys in the States are 20 gallon, I'm thinking. So my plan is, because I'm not going to be able to use sort of both of these tanks, this tank here is obviously going to be huge. I'll show you the tank. I've got it right here. Why don't I just bloody show you? But because it's going to come out so far out to here, I can actually put two of these tanks here, turn them this way and run two side by side, and that will now be my quarantine hospital tank. So let me just show you the tank. Woohoo! There we go. Have a look at that beauty. Look at the surface area of that. It's almost square. I mean, this is that's going to be fantastic. Even got me wood selected. I'm ready to rock and roll. Filter, sand, the light I've actually got on this other tank. Here's the 2-foot tank that I'm going to use as the other quarantine tank. Got that all ready to go. So once I get this stand built, I'm ready to go. But it's going to be a little bit different to what I normally build with these cabinets, because it's going to not have any doors. So, and I don't want any legs in the middle. It's got to be nice and sturdy, because, you know, that's over 500 litres. So that, you know, there's half a ton and the weight of everything else. So, you know, yeah, it's quite weighty. This floor isn't level. I've got a drain that runs from the shower out to here, so it's not level. So I've actually got to make it in a way that the weight's only on the 4 corners, and not normally it's braced right around the whole tank along the bottom. So yes, I've designed a stand, I've bought the wood, I've just got to get time to build it. So I'll see how I go about getting some time to maybe film a little bit of that can go in a Dub Life vlog video. Here's one of the little guys just cruising around. Hopefully I did get some other footage for you. There is one, and the other one is, where's the other one? They are good at hiding, and they like just burying themselves in the sand. Just trying to see, I can't see where the other dude is, but I'll get some other footage and show you. I may even get some footage of me hand feeding them, well, feeding them off the end of tweezers. They're really loving, you know, chunks of fish. So I'll feed them. There's the other one, sticking his head out there. There we go. They are fantastic. So these fish, yeah, like I said, they get huge. They really are. They call them dinosaur fish, and they really are. Check him out. They are fantastic. So yeah, really loving it. So I think that's it. Let me just come back around here. So my plan is now, let me get it right, there we go, I'll just hold it like this. So the plan now is to probably do a haul video. I've got stacks of Lego sitting out in the Lego room. You know, where else would you keep it? I've got a stack of boxes to open from that VIP weekend. VIP, what do they call it now? I can't even bloody think off the top of my head what they call it now. Yeah, but they had that weekend. I've got all those sets. I've got some other cool stuff. So what I'm thinking about doing is going and opening all that now, film a video with that, and probably put that out Christmas weekend. So, yeah, makes sense, doesn't it? Let's open some Lego boxes on Christmas. So I'll get that done, get that out. So that'll be the next couple of videos, this one and that one. And I've got an action figure update as well that's all filmed, ready to go. So yeah, and I was going to try and do a top 10 video as well, and I just don't know how I'll go for time. But you know, I do enjoy doing those videos, so I'm going to try and get that one done as well. So we'll see how we go. Just wanted to give an update. Just wanted to say good day to you fellas, because yeah, I love just checking in with you. So hope you enjoyed this video, this quick update. I don't know how quick it was, you know what I'm like with quick videos. It's probably gone on for 15 minutes. But anyway, I'll get going. I'll let you get back to doing what you're doing. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.